Welcome back to Wayne TV. I'm Joel Gilley. We have our friend Miss Sherry Archibald with us today. We're talking United Way of Wayne County, and it's already been a busy 2021 for you guys, and now we're getting even closer to our annual campaign.
Yes, we are. I mean, our kickoff, our actual big countywide kickoff is scheduled for August the 19th. 2 years ago, we were able to do a big kickoff in front of our office. You guys were there with being able to record it for us and
We
share
talked about it.
Absolutely, there it is.
There it is right there.
Of course, we didn't get to do that last year. Everything was weird last year, so we're hopeful to be able to do something very similar to this year, to invite the public to come and join us. But we've kind of started already, even though you won't hear as much about it. We've started with our Front Runner campaign, which basically are a lot of our major investors, which are businesses in the community and nonprofits in the community who are willing to hold their campaign a little earlier before the kickoff, so that when we get to that kickoff, we're able to reveal where we are at the beginning of the campaign. So if you'll remember 2 years ago when we did this, we started and we were the kickoff, and we were able to announce that we were already at like 22% of our goal. And that's because of those front runners. So this month we have already started our Front Runner campaign.
Awesome.
And we have 25 major investors who are willing to participate in our Front Runner campaign. The County of Wayne is one of those. And so we met with them this week so that we could give them all the materials and start talking to them about what they would do and how we can come into their place of business and tell them about United Way, so that we can invite their employees to participate and they know what it is that they're giving to. So a quick 10-minute presentation. We're really excited this year. Bethany came up with a great effort for us to have kind of a trivia game. So we can engage those that we're participating with, but still keep it, we know it's hard to pull away from work, so it's still just a quick 10-minute presentation, but it will let those employees know what United Way is about, how they can get engaged, how they can participate. So very excited. We started that, for July, and so now that means for the next month we have presentations for 25 of those major investors to let them know about United Way and get their campaigns started and closed before the kickoff. So it'll be very busy from here out. Couple of other exciting things that are a little bit maybe different from last year or years past. We consistently have a fair share prize, and the last few years has been $10,000. We have $10,000 again for our fair share prize.
Awesome.
But a little bit more of an opportunity to be eligible or to participate in it. So the fair share is when you are willing to invest a 1-hour pay per month through Payroll Deduction. And so when you are willing to do that, you go into this fair share drawing. And so we pull from that fair share drawing every week. But this year, typically we pull 22 names. And then at the finale, we pull that last name, and whoever that is, they win the $10,000. This year, we wanted more people to have more opportunity to kind of be in from the beginning toward the end. So we're actually going to have 50 semifinalists. So we'll pull more names throughout the whole time.
So your odds are getting a little bit better.
They're getting better, and your odds are really good. When you think about, when you're participating in lottery, I mean, this is the county. This is just the county.
Just Wayne County.
It's just Wayne County, and it's just the people that are participating in fair share. So we'll have 50 semifinalists, and then the last time that we draw, which will be the end of November, out of those 50, we'll pull 20 out, and those 20 will be the ones that will be going to the finale event. And one of those 20 will be the one that will win $10,000.
What I think is so cool about the fair share too is, like, it's $10,000 and you think about winning $10,000. But you correct me if I'm wrong, like most people that win that, they end up giving a good portion of that back to the United, which is so cool.
They have. Last year they did that. The recipient the year before, I mean, I've been there. This is going into my third year, but the last 3 years, that's exactly what the recipient did.
That's pretty cool.
And so, of course, it's right at Christmas time, so how exciting to be able to potentially have that. But they did. They also gave some of it back to either United Way or to one of the partners that we support, which is fantastic.
That's really cool. The fair share is an awesome prize that you could potentially win. But you talked about payroll deduction. So like you said, the county's a front runner, and they make it super easy
Yeah.
here. You fill out a form and they take it right out. I've talked to a lot of employees that give, and they say the payroll deduction is the way to go because you never see the money. It just goes into the United Way.
Makes it very easy.
It makes it super easy. And at the end of the day, you know that donation is staying in Wayne County. It's
100% of it stays in Wayne County, and also it's the best bang for your buck when you're looking at all of these organizations you can support. So United Way, when you're supporting United Way, you're helping to support the community campaign and all of those programs. So this year we've increased the capacity of that. We actually have 20 programs instead of 16.
Wow.
And we have 14 agencies instead of 11. So 14 nonprofits in our community are partnering with us and receiving support because of payroll deduction and because of campaigns like the County of Wayne.
Yeah. Now, if a business is interested in becoming a front runner, how do they go about that?
Yeah, a front runner, or
It's probably
even
too late
if they,
for this year, but
well, it's not. But if they want to be part of the front runner and go ahead and get their campaign done, absolutely. Or if they want to be part of the campaign this year, then of course that will be going from August the 19th through November. We'll be doing campaigns. But they just contact our office and unitedwayne.org. They can email us. All of that information is also on our website.
Perfect.
Ashley in our office has done an excellent job of getting all those campaign tools on our website. So if you wanted to look and see, we really try to make it very easy for those businesses, especially the HR department. They're the ones who are doing a lot of the communication and pushing out all of those forms and the information. So we try to make it very easy by providing lots of templates for them. We know you've got enough on your plate with your own job, and so this is just adding to it. So we try to make it very easy.
That's awesome. It's always an exciting time of the year. I know that Bethany, of course, this is her, like, it's go time. It's her Super Bowl.
She is on it, and she is fantastic. And I, recently, as I was saying, we just met with all of these front runners, and so we're sharing a trivia game, a presentation, to try to make it just entertaining while we're telling them about United Way. She's the perfect Vanna White.
And she finally gets to be back in person for a lot of these.
I know. It was rough. It was really rough.
She was having to
last
learn
year.
Zoom, and last year was difficult for us all.
It was, and we get to be in person, and it really is. It is great. And truth be told, there are still some businesses that are not in person. We are doing some by Zoom, and we're willing to do that. But we're excited when we can be in person.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Another big event coming up that you guys are doing is for volunteering.
Yes, we have a volunteer fair.
Yeah.
We actually obtained a grant from the state of North Carolina through volunteerism, and there's a couple of things that we got through that grant. The first one is an opportunity to provide a volunteer fair. So just like a job fair, you want to figure out where you can volunteer. Where's the best way to put your resources?
So many opportunities out there.
There's a lot.
Let's make it easy.
Yeah, and it's good to figure out where is my strengths, where are my strengths going to fit in, because maybe I'm good with construction, or maybe I'm good on administrative skills, or I can deliver food. So many opportunities. So this volunteer fair will be equipped with lots of nonprofits. It's going to be held at the wonderful Maxwell Center.
Yeah.
It's going to be on August the 31st from 10 until 1. Folks can come in, and they'll be met by all of these different nonprofits, so you can learn about the nonprofit and find out, is this where my passion is? Is this where my interest lies? Because there's so many of us. We've got 130,000 in this county. So for them to be able to figure out, where can I put my time and resources, and where can my skills really be utilized?
It's like in college when you had the club fair.
Club
you
day.
walk club day and walk through and figure out where you want to give your time.
Absolutely.
So that's exciting. Who all is involved? This is
So our of course, I'm sure that all of our nonprofits that are part of our partners will be participating, but it's open to any nonprofit or church who is looking for some volunteers for a particular project they have. They'll just need to contact our office, because we are going to be cutting that off at a specific time. But right now, I think we've still got plenty of time, but we've got 15 of them registered already.
Great.
And so we'll be opening this up to the public and sharing. We think that probably there'll be a strong interest, coming from students to attend, military, seniors, because they probably are specifically looking for those things.
Yeah.
But even just the everyday, working guy and gal like us, there are opportunities all the time that maybe we can't be as consistent, but occasionally we can go and help here and there. And so you want to find out what's available and how can I participate in it. So 2 things happened with this grant. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Another that we applied for kind of in collaboration with it was nonprofit professional development. And so an opportunity for us to provide professional development for all these wonderful nonprofits here who, funding for that is very expensive to attend or to attain. And so through this grant, we are hiring professional speakers to come in and provide and facilitate professional development for any nonprofit who's interested in attending, whether it's staff or their board of directors, and it will all be free.
Awesome.
We're providing lunch, and we do have a capacity of only about 25 that can attend each one.
Yeah.
Our first one is kicking off on the 27th of July, and it's with Vanessa Spiron. She has Spiron Solutions, really looking at engaging your community. We'll have one that's really around board development.
Cool.
Marketing tools. So before scheduling and even before applying for this grant, we ask our nonprofits, what is it that you feel like you need or that you're missing? And so we're going to try to fill those gaps, but it looks like, too, we're going to be able to have this funding to go through next year.
That's awesome.
So we'll have probably about 5 to 7 different professional development classes, all for free.
And normally you have to pay big bucks for these kind of professional development things. So that's awesome that it's happening right here.
Our nonprofits need this. I mean, it's hard to get away because usually you have a very minimal staff, but this is time for you to step out and really just kind of gain some knowledge about how you can grow personally and professionally. And so we're excited to be able to offer that.
The resources are there. You just got to take advantage of them now.
Exactly.
That's awesome. So a lot of good things the United Way has going on right here in Wayne County. Of course, you can check them out online at unitedwayne.org.
That's right.
Give the office a call. You have an amazing staff that's there to help with just about anything. Is there anything else we need to talk about today?
Not today. Campaign is the huge thing.
Yeah.
Taste of Wayne, when I come back, we're really starting to pump
that's
things
right.
up for
That'll
Taste
be
of
here
Wayne.
before we know it.
It's in the fall, but you got to start talking about that and planning and working on it. So yes, we'll be talking about that soon too.
Is it coming back traditionally?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
That's our plan, is to be full on October the 9th. So go ahead and mark your calendars.
There we go. So we'll be talking with you again next month, Sherry. Thank you so much, as always, for your time. Check them out online. They're on Facebook. You can find them just about anywhere. Give the office a call if you have any questions. But we'll see Sherry again next month right here on Wayne TV.